I was very impressed when I sat down with Haynes Meyer. In fact, I interviewed no fewer than 13 attorneys when we were deciding whether or not bankruptcy would be the best route for us. I was very, very comfortable with Haynes Meyer, mostly because he wanted to take the time to understand our particular case. Most of the attorneys that we spoke with understood bankruptcy law, but very, very few of them seemed like they were interested in understanding us in our particular case. With Haynes, it was a very comfortable experience and very comforting experience to have what was important to us be explained back to us in terms that we could understand and in terms that we could accept. It was very simple to communicate and get a hold of Haynes and his staff when we needed to. Whether it was a phone call because we needed an answer fairly quickly, or whether it was an email because it wasn't so urgent, we always got a reply back very, very quickly. More times than not, it was instant. Other times we might have had to wait a couple of minutes or even an hour or two for an email reply, but we always got our questions answered. And the best part about that is that the questions that we asked, of course, were important to us, and the answers we got were specific to our case. They weren't just generic answers. It's changed dramatically for the better. Immediately before the bankruptcy, obviously, we're under a great deal of stress. We were very concerned about paying our bills. We were very concerned about what was going to happen to our house, to our family, and to everything that we owned. Since that time, we've recovered beautifully. We've discovered that bankruptcy is actually a fresh start on our financial future. And in fact, we did learn a couple of good lessons about how to better insulate ourselves from things that we thought were outside of our control, but actually were in our control. Our credit scores have recovered to the point now where we are now shopping for a home. We have no problem getting a credit card for an emergency or two. We generally spend nothing but cash, and we know that we can work within our budgets. Bankruptcy gave us a fresh start. It lifted a tremendous burden off of our shoulders, and I can't say enough about how good it feels to be able to have a fresh start and to move forward.